Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
February 14th. Test yourself. Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates? 2 Corinthians 13:5. Expert housewives know that the best foods are found in their local markets, where the products come directly from the fields. It is there where you can find fresh products, and there is a variety of these among an extraordinary mix of colors, flavors, and textures. The sellers who, with their outstretched hands, offer you to try their product are the ones that help you the most decide what to take home. But without trying most products, you wouldn't buy, because everything that seems good is not always really good. Because as the old saying goes, not everything that glitters is gold. So be careful to let ourselves be carried away by appearances. So we too have to examine our condition and be tested and see what kind of spirit we are fostering. How is it possible to know? A clear example is the life of Abraham. This man's faith began to be tested since he was called to leave Haran, leaving his relatives, his parents, and his land, without knowing where he was going. He was proving his love for God above all things. Later, his faith was tested with obedience. At the age of 99, he and all his people were circumcised. Then at the age of 120, the greatest test of his life, Abraham had to offer his only son as a sacrifice, the one he had waited for many years. All of these are very big tests that many of us may never go through. But there will always be everyday trials of obedience, such as obeying our parents, completing homework at school, or cooperating with housework. In these things, our true character is also revealed. The use of what does not belong to us represents another of the great tests of fidelity to God. Trials and afflictions are endured with patience, showing that our faith and character are genuine. Faith is strengthened and hope is affirmed. Solomon said that gold is purified in fire, just as we are purified in our sufferings when we correct our behaviors and put our trust in the Lord. The soul is trained by personal effort, united with the prayer of faith. Day by day, the character develops according to the likeness of Christ. We must examine ourselves. If we are in the faith, many will immediately respond, "Of course I am in the faith. I believe every point of the truth." But do you practice the truth that you believe? Are you at peace with God and your brothers? Can you sincerely pray to God, "Forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors"? There is no bitterness in our hearts, no envy, no jealousy, no bad assumptions, no desire to obtain special favors or honors, or desire to obtain supremacy. Let us examine our hearts in the light of God's great principles. Let us ask to be perfected through daily experiences and tests. The Bible does not promise to free us from the fiery furnace, but it does promise that someone will be by our side and use that suffering to strengthen our faith, perfect our character, and lead us to testify the power of God. In the end, we will all be weighed in the heavenly scales. We must look at ourselves every day to see if we are walking in faith or not. Oh, we must ensure our salvation. Let him who thinks he is firm continue on the path of our faith, lest he fall. And then we can expect the prize of the supreme calling, the crown of victory.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.